Hi guys. Okay, just a real quick video. I'm gonna show you some crochet stuff, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit about crisis. So that'll be at the end. If you want to ignore it, that's perfectly fine. And for those one or two of you that are leaving the thumbs down, that's okay. Just tell me what I'm doing wrong. If you don't like it, that doesn't bother me, but let me know what I'm doing wrong or what I should change. All right, so 4 kids are up and around. I'm going to try to do this real quick without them interrupting. Okay, so here is Bert and Ernie and Oscar the Grouch turned into washcloths. What do you think? So I left all their appendages out, so like they're extra scrubby on the sides. Their hair is out. So both ears I just left out. Now Ernie was bigger. I don't know if when I put the 2 side stitches, if I made it bigger, I must have messed up somewhere. So I had to improvise for him. But Oscar and Bert turned out the same size. See? But Ernie is, he's a little bit bigger. But I had to make him bigger around the outside to make the rest of it turn into a square. So those are that. Hold on one second. Kids. Okay. So the other thing I am working on is a scarf for my cousin. She wanted a scarf, and then I'm going to put the hand pockets on the bottom. So obviously I've got, a ways to go, but basically I just double crocheted 24 with the turning chain, and so 24 stitches across, and then I've got the double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, and then I double crocheted into those just to give it a little bit of an extra, I don't know, something. And it is made with, I don't know if they make this anymore. I think they do. It's Red Heart Amour, 196 yards. This is also what I made the pocket shawl out of. It says a 9mm hook, but I am using the famous brown hook that I should have used with the Harry Potter. Oops. And my cousin also ordered 2, I think I started to tell you about it in the last video and then I messed up and forgot, but 2 egg aprons. So 2 egg aprons I have to make, and I think are going to take me a little longer than I think, but I'm going to try. But she's got chickens. I'm so proud of her. Like, I watch homesteading videos, reseller videos, and crochet videos, and she's just like, she's got her own chickens in Oklahoma, and she's going away at it. And I thought I had a bruise there. It looks like a bruise, but it's not. I don't know. Weird. But yeah, so she's getting like 9 eggs a day already, and that's in the winter, so I can't imagine what her summer is going to look like. It'll be fun. She's super excited about them, and I'm super proud of her. And our grandfather didn't get a farm until my dad was out of high school, so he would have been in his early 40s. So but yeah, I'm just super excited for her, and she knows all about composting, and she's having fun with that. And so that's my projects I'm working on. I still haven't gotten back to sewing on the Harry Potter yet. I have to make my sister's pillow before her birthday, which is coming up super fast. Okay, so 5 minutes of crochet time. Now, here's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. And I was just thinking about this, that we live in crisis mode like how many hours of our life, and it's just, it's a hard realization for me that I have been going from crisis mode to crisis mode, and there have been times of peace and quiet, and you just don't realize you're in that peace and quiet until you're back in crisis mode. And for those of you that follow me on Facebook, the week, it was Monday, I think. It was Monday. So we got home from my sister. She's all in. We're doing that. And then my cousin, his girlfriend, who I talk to, you know, on Facebook all the time. We're talking about, you know, wants and goals and futures. And he went to bed with his girlfriend of 14 years and woke up and she was gone. And his alarm goes off at 5 a.m. that she was gone. And she's only 40. And it just, and I have 8 cousins. I have 8 cousins that I grew up with, a very close-knit group of cousins. Like, we were, so if you haven't heard this story before, I've done a couple question and answer videos, but if you haven't heard the story before, my dad and his brother married my mom and her sister. So brothers married sisters. So my cousins are my cousins twice. So I have 4 cousins that I'm double related to by blood and by marriage. And then I have 3 other cousins on my dad's side. And so I have 11 cousins because I have 3 other on my mom's side too. But anyway, super close to them. I do my best to reach out to everybody and keep that bond. You know, even when our parents stopped talking to each other, and after my grandmother passed away, and the whole, you know, families, when people pass away, they just kind of explode and go into crisis mode. Hold on one second. So anyway, I do my best to reach out. And the reason why I say crisis mode is because I have, everybody, it seems like, is in a crisis mode, either right now or they have been within the last 2 years. This pandemic, this thing has created so much depression and so much tragedy and so much, it's just a lot, and it's a lot for people to deal with. So even if your normal daily life was normal before, it's probably not the same after, and that causes tons of stress on relationships, marriages, on family dynamics, and it's not over. And so that's just, if you're going through a crisis right now, if you're going through something and you need somebody to talk to, feel free to reach out. I know there are 1-800 numbers to reach out to. And the reason why I say this is I have gone through, my life, I don't even know how to say it. My life has not been perfect, but it has not been bad either. So I've been through suicides. My ex-husband committed suicide, so I raised a daughter through that, barely, but did. I have had friends that have committed suicide, and it's just it's a rough go. And I've had friends that are trying to get out of emotional or abusive relationships, like my sister, and they struggle just like her. And I struggled on my first one also. Like, I just thought, no, you know, you're embedded, or at least you were back 20 some years ago in church. You were embedded with the person that you marry is the one you stay with. That's the person you love. You will always be with them. There is no there is no such thing as divorce, and divorce is bad, and there's no way out, and that's ingrained into you. And I felt so bad, so bad. I was failing as a wife and as a mother and as a person, and to my parents and my grandparents who were always there to help me. But you're not a failure. You didn't do anything wrong. We walk through this life and in experiences, and we learn from them. And I've learned many life lessons, and so I'm here to tell you that if you need somebody to talk to, I will listen, and I can help any way I can. I will help be that ear or give you the best advice I can. There's lots of resources out there in different cities, counties, states to get help. So if you need help, let me know. If you need somebody to talk to, let me know. I don't want to lose anybody else. So anyway, if you're in crisis, let me know down below. How have you managed through those crises? I know a lot of you have reached out and said that you've been through situations like my sister. You've been through other situations like with my hands and my health. We are a community. YouTube community or not, we are still a community. We are human beings and people. And I think we should just love each other and learn how to communicate. And communication is definitely something I'm going to work on this year. So, sorry that was a bummer, and I can understand if you leave thumbs down. I totally get it. Some of my stuff has been pretty depressing lately, but I got crochet done. And crocheting makes me happy, and yeah. So washcloths are done, scarf is starting. Connor just brought his tablet over, so I will let you guys go. Again, contact me if you need anything, if you have any ideas for crochet, but I will continue to bring those works to you and continue to share my story. All right, guys, I love you. Bye.